I'm not even really sure how to start this, but these are gonna, first off, I should start by saying these will be completely informal, really bad editing, and I mean, it's just, I'm not a professional, and this really isn't for any professional type of reason. So I guess I should give some context to what I'm babbling on about, but this is kind of like the intro to this idea that I've been messing around with and thinking about for a while now. Now with the new year, it just kind of feels like we're riding the whole new year, new me wave. And so I've decided I want to start documenting my journey and the things that I've been dealing with or going through in my life right now. So like I said, this is just kind of the intro. It would be weird if I just all of a sudden had a video up and there was no context as to why or what exactly it is that I'm going to be doing. So I figured I would make a very small, short video. I look gross, but that's fine. This is my face. Get used to it. I guess I should start at the beginning. I moved to another country. I'm originally from California in the United States. I'm from SoCal, from Los Angeles, in that area, not exactly in Los Angeles, but near there. And I've recently moved to Canada, and I'm here for school. I mean, there's other reasons that I've decided to move here, but we'll get into that. But yes, I'm here attending school. So I live on the west side of Canada. I live in British Columbia, and I am attending the University of British Columbia. And it's been a thing. It's been a difficult transition, a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And I've been here now for a couple months. I moved here like mid to late August. It's already January of 2019, so it's been a hot minute. But it's been really difficult, and I think I haven't had an outlet and to talk about how hard it's been. And usually writing is my go-to. Whenever I'm dealing with something really difficult or hard, I take to writing, and I still do that. I'm still writing, obviously. I'm in school for it, which I didn't preface in this video, but I'm in school getting my master's degree, and I'm doing it for creative writing. So essentially my job for school is to write a novel. And I think maybe that's why I haven't turned to writing in the same way that I have in the past when I'm dealing with something. Normally, if I'm having a hard time with something, I can write a paragraph or write a poem or escape completely and write a fictional world, and then, you know, I can come back to reality and feeling a little more secure in myself and just feeling a little better. But it hasn't been the same, and I think that's because now that I'm going to school for writing and then my job is to write, I don't know, it's just been really hard to talk about it, and I've tried. You know, I've opened up a blank Word doc and just tried to write some of my feelings, and some of them transfer, but it hasn't become a habit, and I feel like part of my sadness is, brilliant quality. Part of what stems from my sadness is that I miss everything. I miss all of the things that, and I don't want to say that they're things I took for granted, but I definitely do miss things that maybe I didn't think I would. Obviously my family's a huge part of what I miss, and I knew I would miss them, but I don't think I thought I'd miss them this much, or that it would hurt like this. For some more context on that, I am Mexican, Mexican American. So if you're from a Mexican family, then you kind of can maybe get a little bit about just kind of how familial relationships work for us. I mean, My family we're so like close knit together, and I love that. But even then, I kind of felt like there was a part of me that, although I was part of that family, there was this other part of me that yearned for that adventure or yearned for a change. And I've rationalized it to myself that I was like, I'm the type of person that, yes, I love my family and they mean everything to me, but I can also step away from it if I need to for a short time, or if I want to go out and do something, then, you know, I'm the type of person that it's okay. I'll be okay if I leave and go do something. And so far I've been okay, but it's hard, and it's a lot harder than I thought. So I've been here dealing with a lot of stuff, kind of missing an outlet to it. Obviously, I have an amazing person with me here that I share that pain with a lot of the times. But I almost feel like, I mean, it's sad all around, I think. You know, when I'm in pain, he's in pain, and sometimes it's the same pain that I'm feeling, and sometimes he's feeling a whole other pain, because I did make this move and I did come here and I had to leave those things behind, and I think that affects him too. So trying to find a way for me to express my feelings and let these things out in a way that could be entertaining, because this, but also in a way that I don't have to constantly go to him with this, and I know he would let me every time. But it's also just about that I need to get out of this funk that I'm in. And so that kind of leads to the point of this. So what I'm going to start doing is documenting. When I was feeling really sad about missing stuff, I looked back a lot on my college life before grad school, to my undergrad life. And I'm completely convinced now that that was the best time of my life. Like, I went to the University of California, Riverside, and I got my bachelor's in creative writing as well. And that was just the best time, honestly. Like, I had so much fun there, and it was just, like, that's school. And that's funny, because at the start, I hated it. At the start, I was like, Mom, I don't want to do this. I want to come home. I want to drop out. I'm done. But she was like, just stick it out for, like, 1 quarter and then see how you feel. And I did. And then, you know, all of a sudden I was like, well, let me see how I do this next quarter. And if, you know, then we'll see. And so on and so forth. And suddenly I was there, and it was year 3, and I was like, I have an apartment. My roommate is my best friend, and we're like just having fun, and we're taking some classes together. And it was some of the best memories I can think of, and such a good time. I mean, come on, I didn't have to worry about a lot, you know, like I went to school, and you know, I could go out to Starbucks and get coffees, and then I could go to concerts on campus, and, you know, we could stay up all night and not, I didn't have to pay bills. I didn't have to, nothing, you know, it was such a, such a great time. And now that I'm having a hard time with this transition, I'm wondering if the same thing will happen here. You know, like, will I have a sudden change? Will something happen, and then all of a sudden I'm enjoying my time, and then will I regret not documenting it? I didn't document a lot of the good times and memories that I had in my undergrad life at UC Riverside, and I regret that. I think that because I did say it was some of the best memories and the best times of my life, and I feel like I didn't do it justice enough, and all I have to go on is my memory, and that's not even a for sure thing that I'll always have those memories, you know, and that would be really sad. So the point of all of this is that I made a huge change in my life. I moved to another country. I'm attending school in another country, and I would be really bummed out if I didn't have better documentation of my time and my journey. Not all of it will be fun and great. Sometimes I'll come on here and I'll be crying. Not all of it's gonna be, but not all of it's gonna be sad, and I'm not always gonna be crying. Sometimes I'll have something really fun to show, or an adventure that I'm going on, or maybe I just got outside of the house for once, and that's gonna be a victory in and of itself. But I think this is gonna be good for me, it'll be nice for my family too. They'll get to see a little bit of what I'm doing, what I'm experiencing, and things like that. So I hope this overall turns out to be a positive experience. I don't know for sure yet how often I'll post videos, but I will try to make or like record things or film things every day, or at least check in every once in a while on the videos. But I do want to try taking videos of my everyday life, of going to school. I'm a TA this term, so of my TA experience. You know, if I go out and hang out with friends, I would love to film some of that and just kind of have those memories and have it be documented for myself so I can go back and look at this, you know, a couple years down the line or whatever. So right now, I want to say that I'll be uploading every week. So hopefully by Friday or Saturday, there'll be a video up of that week and how that week went and how I did that week, or so on and so forth. So for now, that's what I'm going to aim for, and hopefully that works and I can remain consistent. But yeah, so I hope that my family will enjoy these and join me on this journey, and anyone else who decides to watch. I mean, I'm no professional by any means. I'm just someone that wanted some documentation of this experience, and I thought what better way to do it than like this, and then to be able to share it, and maybe someone out there has the same experience that I did, or maybe something completely opposite. So thanks, and just remember, this will be very poorly edited, but that's fine. All right, bye.